Double O cactus that we told us. Switch out the baddie, get rolled up. Everything hit, everything.
As the sun starts to set, we're going to see how much light is left by the end of this early evening game here on the NFL on EA Sports. Straight ahead is what should be a very entertaining matchup between the Pittsburgh Steelers. Kaimi Fairbairn ready to get this one going. And here we go in Mexico City. Here's Carter on the return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. So the Steeler offense getting out there for its opening drive of the game. And they'll be let out by someone that we'll get a look at here, this second-year passer.
You know what I like, Kate? I like that even though he got burned a couple times last week, had the interceptions, he didn't let that throw him off his game or make him gun-shy to keep pushing the ball down the field. And look what that mindset got him as a result. 3 touchdowns, and much more importantly, a win.
I'd say the defense will take this today. They're across the line, handing him a loss. First play of the game. All right, here we go. Second down. He's dropping back to throw. Finds his back, Jalen Warren. And this is going to be contained at the 25-yard line. Devin White hauls him down. This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10. And air it out on 3rd. He puts some air under it deep down the left. And this opening drive set it for 4th down. That's incomplete. Defender there to knock it away. So they couldn't throw for it on 3rd down, and as a result, Sam headed off the field earlier than expected on their opening series.
Keeping him off the scoreboard, well, that's already a win defensively. Not letting him even cross midfield, that's the cherry on top.
He brushed him off with ease. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. So here's their offense, taking over for the first time here. And it'll be their second-year quarterback who's bringing them out.
There were times, I'll be honest with you, Kate, that I wish I played baseball. Because you have a bad outing, like this QB did last week with no touchdowns, a couple interceptions. In baseball, you get to play the next day. You get to flush it right away. He's had to sit on it all week long, and you know he wants to rectify it here.
This is Cox. That's Bowers working downfield. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down. New set of downs for him. That starts at the 38.
Ready.
And the first carry here for Ashton Jeanty. And he gets this all the way to the 25 before they stop him. And it's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's going to bring up first down.
Ready, break.
Mexico City, first down.
Switch, yellow.
First and 10 at the 25.
Back to Jeanty. It'll be first and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
It is just so hard, Kate, to get these chunk, explosive runs. But what it does now is it especially sets the table in prime scoring position.
First carry of the game for the rookie out of Oklahoma. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
Guessing everybody in the huddle on the sidelines sure want a little bit more from that run, but you didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot and can't wait to see what they do here on 2nd and goal.
Jeanty has nothing on that run. They stand strong and stop him at the 2. Now we'll get a stoppage for an injured player. They're headed out to check on an injured Steeler. 2 yards away from a touchdown to begin this game. Here's 3rd and goal.
Ready. Eagle flip. Red, 38. Hut.
Working now from the gun. And cut in the end zone for the touchdown. The Desperados get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. One after, up and good by Fairbairn. And the Desperados will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Steelers and wide receiver DK Metcalf set for another drive. And as this season progresses, he's been a steady producer for this offense, leading the league in receptions to this point. DK Metcalf, the intended receiver. And it's going to be second down.
Darian Porter on the coverage.
Takes the handoff. Now to throw. Completed over the middle. And he's out of bounds, but what a great play there, Brock. He's got him into field goal range. It's a huge pickup on the play. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
Steelers, first down.
Brown on the inside give. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Ryan Fitzgerald lining up for the field goal. This 42 yards from the right hash. Fitzgerald sends this through. Now we've got some whistles as we see an injured player, and pretty quick to identify. It's Pat Freiermuth who was hurt on the play. Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Room to work at the 35. And he's all the way forward to the 37-yard line. They pick up 14 yards on that one, and that gives him a 1st down.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get him enough yards for the 1st, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
A couple yards on the run. It's 3rd and 6 now.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
10 black.
To the air on 3rd and long. It's complete. This is Bowers. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
And the Mexico City first down.
Genty from the gun. And that's good for a gain of 5. Play brought to an end by Jalen Ramsey. Now we'll take a moment to check out his numbers on the ground from a week ago.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Ready, set.
So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. Here's a throw. On the move, headed right. He's running with it. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Ready?
Shotgun give here to Genty. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Mexico City.
So before they get the snap away, we reach the end of the first quarter. 7-3 is our score. Take a quick break, and we'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Time to begin the second quarter, and we'll pick up with what's already been a lengthy possession. Genty, they've got first, and he falls through the defense for a touchdown. The Desperados now lead by 10. Fairbairn connects on the extra point, and the Desperados drive their lead to 11.
14. Steelers 3.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Johnson with a return here. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. Now Pittsburgh's offense running back out for a new series. And down double digits, Brock. Field goals like we saw in their last drive aren't going to move the needle as much as they need to. Big catch is made, and he got the feet in too. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. Complete to DK Metcalf. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10. Warren quick on the draw. Didn't sell the draw enough, and he pays the price. He's headed the wrong direction, backs him up for second down.
The tackle made back at the 47-yard line.
Now looking to throw. It's a screen play to Warren. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage. Let's see what they went with. 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to get a modest amount on that return before he ends up out of bounds. Another punt coming up. Bryce Baringer to do the honors again. And no chance at a return. He wisely angled it for the sideline and got it down to the 12 before going out.
At their own 12-yard
The Desperados and running back Ashton Genty headed back out there. And that lead they've got, Brock, they are never going to have to worry about losing it if they keep scoring every time they touch this football.
Is that how it works?
It surprisingly is. You know, if you have the lead and you don't lose it, you win.
That type of start, well, you wanted all 17 games of the season, but you're lucky to get it more than once.
Nearly an interception on that play. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. So play number 1 almost ended this drive. Let's see what play number 2 has in store.
50, trouble, 38. Field, black. Hut, hut.
Going again on 2nd. This is on target to Christian Watson. Galloping inside the 40. He does it. Touchdown. The Desperados make it a 3-possession game. Christian Watson with the touchdown. That score was less about the throw, although it was good, partner, but it was more about getting it to somebody who knew exactly what to do with it.
Okay, it's a good thing the touchdown shows up on both their stat sheets, because sometimes it's quarterback who delivers. Sometimes it's the effort after the catch that really makes the magic happen.
Fairbairn now for the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Desperados push their lead to 18.
21. Steelers 3.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Johnson now on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25. Pittsburgh in its offense, all set to go. And they take the field feeling pretty beaten down with how this one's gone. Even if they're keeping their heads high, Brock, not a whole lot they've been able to do so far.
Yeah, in these moments, I think of golfers, right in a tournament. They don't want to look at the scoreboard. They don't want to see how much they're down. They just want to take it shot by shot by shot. That's exactly what this offense has got to do.
Good on second, it's Brown. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3, so chipping away a few here ahead of this third down.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
Throwing from the gun. That one nabbed by Warren. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
And he's going to be brought down at the 42. 2nd and 3 now.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 42-yard line.
Dropping back to throw. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. They'll look to throw. They'll have the first down and even more. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
And the Steelers, first down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Warren running between the tackles. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Now the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you called 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Back to throw. He has him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down after a short gain. So we'll await 3rd down and 9. We've reached our 2-minute warning. More from Mexico City in just a moment. And it's been an 8-play drive, and on play number 9 now, 9 is what they need on 3rd down. 3rd and long, they're going to throw. Finds him over the middle. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Following that completion, medical staff headed out for an injured player. We'll see what the nature of his injury is. Now apparently a little too long to run the field goal unit out. The offense staying put to go for it. And they get to him on 4th down. It's a sack and a turnover on down.
Yeah, I don't care that they didn't get it. Still the right call in that situation. It's a little too long for a field goal, and a punt really nets you very few yards. The decision-making was sound. It was the execution that let them down.
Going all the way to the end zone here. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through. Contact.
Well, it's hard for me to get too mad at him for missing a touchdown when he's already got 2 in his pocket. Maybe fantasy managers might not agree with me on this one, Kate. But don't worry, as hot as he is, I bet you a 3rd one's coming at some point.
This is Gentile on 2nd. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
He put everything he's got behind it. And they really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down.
Oh, that's a major opportunity right there. Coverage can breathe a little Sigh of relief. They dodged a bullet. Time to adjust and get some extra help on the back end to take away those open shots downfield.
The Steeler offense set to get back on the field. They're trailing, but there's enough time, Brock, that they could get a scoring drive to attack that here before the break. All right, Steelers to the line now. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's going to get this one to the 36-yard line. The Steelers calling their first time out. They've got first down here from the 36.
First and 10 at the 36.
They're going to throw out of the gun. And that was just a little bit too low to be brought in. Looking for his wide receiver there. So it's 2nd down coming up. Back to throw. Short pass brought in. And won't find much there as it reaches the 41. Nakobe Dean in on the tackle.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. Gets him on the in route. And the pass is stopped before it can get to the 1st. Great tackle there to bring up 4th down. Timeout taken by the defense. Their 2nd. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. So this one goes out of bounds inside the 20, but not by much. They're giving him the 18-yard line. The Desperados and running back Ashton Jeanty headed back out there. And up a very comfortable 3 scores. Really no need to try and get anything here. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Michael Wilson.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Going left side, Bowers has it. And he'll have it up to about the 23-yard line on the play. Now the offense going to take its 3rd. Now we have a stoppage. No challenges inside of 2 minutes and a half, but the replay official wants to take another look at this on their own. Well, we all know there can be so little room for error spotting the football, and that's what's being reviewed right here. Did they get this right?
And I know both sidelines are furiously pleading their cases about what their eyes see. But fortunately, the eye in the sky and the replays will give us a clear answer.
Well, good thing they reviewed it, because after further examination, the call on the field has changed. Well, they had the look, certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect, and now they're stuck facing 4th down.
Incomplete.
It'll be a punt coming up for the Desperados. And he hauls it in right near the 40-yard line. The Steelers getting to take the field one more time here in the half. They still have access to a pair of timeouts, a little time left as well, so points very much in play here. Now throw to start the drive. Brought in right side by Moore. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Just a yard left to go on 2nd down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 49-yard line.
Throwing from the gun here. Scott Moore once again. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
It's far enough, but no good. He sent it just a little bit right. And this stays a 3-possession game.
He was hitting from that distance pregame. Heck, we were on the field watching it, and they were confident he could do so again. Just did not work out this time around.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. He'll throw it. Throwing for the end zone. Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone, but they just can't finish the play. The rest of the league can wait. We'll see how they're faring later. Our focus, it's on these two teams as we skip halftime and get right back to this contest. Fielded at the 7. Making some progress here. And a great run back has the offense just a touch shy of midfield to start this drive. So their offense will have it first to begin quarter number 3. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this 3rd quarter. First play is going to be a game to Jeanty. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up. So out now comes the punter. It'll be A.J. Cole doing the honors. And he'll get under this one and make the fair catch at the 19-yard line. The Steelers offense headed out. They're running out of time to get this game into a more manageable spot, Brock. We've got a 3-score deficit, and we're in quarter number 3. First down, play action. Gets it downfield, on target to Metcalf. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. So a new set of downs. Here we go, first and 10.
First down. A gain of 26 yards. First down, Steelers.
They're going play action. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Cooper DeJean need to pick it up. And the Desperados have the football back just shy of the midfield stripe. Here's first and 10 from the 47.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 47.
He'll toss it. Jency. He's taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40. They'll come up on first and 10.
13 yards on the play. That's good for Mexico.
Takes the handoff. Now to throw. Escapes the pocket. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Joey Porter Jr. And the Steelers are going to have it after his second interception of the season. First call here coming from the shotgun. This drive will begin with a run by Brown. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's second and 9. Throwing now out of the shotgun. This is Metcalf working that right side. Shoves one away. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. Down inside the 40 now with a first down following that last play.
First down.
Throwing now off the play action. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Ball stays at that 37. Here's second and 10. He's going to throw this one. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that's going to leave him with a tough third and long. No throw, third and long. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So that brings up fourth and long.
A 54-yard attempt.
And that one is not where he needed it to be. It is off and no good. And this stays a 3-possession game.
I know there's golfers out there, Kate, who love to play this game as well. And any golfer knows, hey, man, at the turn, no matter how bad that front side was, there's still a chance, right? There's still another hole, still another opportunity. You write that script of hope. Kickers are kind of like golfers. But they're always thinking of the next one. But unfortunately, with that miss, this scorecard is going to end up ugly.
That one felt kind of counterintuitive there, Brock. They load up the line with that extra blocking, and then the run goes out to the edge anyway.
That's right. You put two tight ends on the field, yeah, you can live with a stalemate. It's hard to move people in the NFL, but you do not want to go backwards.
Along this sideline inside the 25. And he will take this in. Touchdown. The Desperados can make it a 4-score game as they lead by 24.
I think he'll take his highlights however he can get them on a handoff, pin-off, a pass. It really doesn't matter. The important thing is he gets the ball, he gets the touch. He can do his damage big time.
Fairbairn now for the PAT.
For the extra point.
Extra point set right down the middle. And the Desperados grow their lead yet again.
28. Steelers 3. Naomi Fairbairn set to kick off.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Bronx, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. The Steelers and wide receiver DK Metcalf set for another drive. This has become must-score territory now every time out as they trail by a full 4 possessions in this second half. They'll throw to begin this drive. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Back to the line they go. It's second down.
A loss of 2. Brings up second and 12. At the 33.
Pass play coming here. Completed over the middle. Decent gain here, but short of the first. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
It brings up third down.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Brought in right side. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Steelers have a first down.
That's good for a Steelers first down.
Back to throw. Caught by the tight end, running that corner. There it is. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers shrinking the lead some in the third. Fitzgerald up and good on the PAT. And the Steelers make it an 18-point game.
Steelers 10.
Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. Returning it from the 4. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Desperados headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And like we've seen from him before, Brock, he got a good game going early through the air and kept the pressure up from then on. He's still taking it to him now as we work through this second half. On first down, Genty. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Throwing off the play fake. It's a nickel look from the Steelers here on 3rd.
Brings up third down.
3rd and long for him here. It's a screen play to Genty. Breaks the tackle. He's got space ahead. And he'll have it up to about the 23-yard line on the play.
I'm a big fan of the screen pass. Really, you can run a screen as they just showed on any play. First, second, third down, sometimes even fourth. But it takes great acumen, a great football IQ defensively to have an awareness it's coming, and then more importantly, to stop it.
And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Here's Brown to start the drive. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the 3rd quarter. It's not quite over yet, but it take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the 4th. New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. They'll throw here on first. Gets himself free. Metcalf there to bring it in. And this one will get them into enemy territory. Hit and stop quickly. The catch moves him to the 48. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Just like the last play, Metcalf has it. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. 2nd and 3 now.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
One of the tight ends motioning to the left. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And they bring him down around the 34. 1, gain 7. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
That's another Steelers first down. A gain of 7. First down.
Still sticking with the passing game. Dumped off to his running back. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. And gain 11 on that play. And the Steelers have a first down.
That's good for us Steelers. First down. A gain of 11 on the play.
Throwing it again here. Oh, not like this. An interception ends that drive. Cooper to Gene in to pick it up.
I'll hear a lot of defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did through 3 quarters, and this defense is cutting it loose.
He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Ready.
Setting him on the dive. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Most of the people watching will forget about that play in a couple minutes, but the coaches won't forget it. He has that filed away the next time he really needs to pick up a few yards.
Nothing doing here as he only manages a yard.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Throwing left side, Bowers has it. Ooh, the stop made awfully close to the marker and in midfield. It's going to be 3rd and short now from the 49. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. Oh, and they're going to have the fullback try and power for it. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. Gain of 9 yards on the play. And that's good for a new set of downs.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Coming left is Genty. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Okay, ready?
Back to the line they come, 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 11. At the Steelers 42.
The play fake, he'll throw. Going deep here for the end zone. Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone. They just can't finish the play.
Ready?
Here he goes, 3rd and long. That's taken in by Tucker. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out.
On the set.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
That's another Mexico
Straight ahead with Genty. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
I think we got to be careful, and I'll raise my hand of thinking that play was just a nothing burger. Because what can happen from that, Kate, is you put some nice toppings on it. A play-action pass, a shot that comes down the road for what looked like a very plain play.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Another give here to Genty. Caught behind the line here on 2nd down, which is only going to make things tougher for this 3rd down coming up. 3rd down, Steelers in the dime. 6 DBs out there. And air it out on 3rd. Brought in by his back here. It's Genty. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
And the Mexico City first down.
Lone back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. And he pass it here. Rolling out to his left. He takes it himself. And he breaks up that throw for the moment. A good defensive play as we hear what this flag's about. All right, so they like the results on the field, and they're going to decline this penalty. So hard work rewarded as they take a well-earned win in this one. And this is exactly how they wanted to go into that bye week, partner, with a victory and some positives to build up.
Take that pain, pass it down like bottles on the wall. Mama said her dad's to blame, but that's his daddy's fault. Oh, there's no one left to call. You stay up counting down the days till you make your escape, but you're afraid you cannot run what's running through your veins. Oh,